So hi everyone, it's Jenny. Welcome back to, oh my gosh, week 35 of my pregnancy. Can you believe it? It is getting so close now and I feel a little bit crazy. But it's a good kind of crazy, I think. Yes, because it's also excitement for having my baby soon. So, I mean, hey, stress, excitement, craziness, it's all just kind of blending together right now. But it's all good. So I'm going to tell you about how I've been feeling this week and then all of the things that have been going on. And I'm going to try to keep this a little bit shorter because I know my vlogs recently have been a bit long. So sorry about that. We'll get right to the point. So how am I feeling at 35 weeks? Good. I feel really good. And I'm sure that probably doesn't come as much of a surprise to you. But yeah, I feel like I'm having a little bit of like a golden period right now where I'm not being bothered by a lot of stuff, the things that have been keeping me up at night lately or just really annoying me throughout the day. My pup's skin is completely gone now. I don't have that burning sensation anymore. My back pain is a lot better. I'm like, it's not gone, but it's a lot better. So that's been wonderful. And my acid reflux at night has been also kind of, on the lighter side, which has been good. And so I've been able to get some more sleep at night, which has been fantastic. I still turn from side to side a lot, and you can probably see on the bed here, I have two body pillows. One, two. Because I slept in here last night, and so I needed both of my body pillows so I could flip from side to side to be comfortable. And it's actually a system that's been working out pretty well for me, so that's a good thing, I guess. So sleep and physical stuff has been good. The only thing is my belly's just getting bigger and heavier. And so, flipping it around at night is a little bit more of a chore. Getting up to go to the bathroom is a little bit more difficult. And just, I try to go on a walk every day, and sometimes that gets a little bit harder because it's just heavy. And so just sort of lugging it around everywhere, I guess you could say, is the biggest annoyance of my life, which is nothing. And I'm really thankful it's August here in New Mexico, which means it's super, super hot, but I really haven't been feeling that terrible in the heat. I know a lot of people are like, oh, pregnancy in the summer, worst thing ever. And I really don't see what the big deal is. I mean, at least for me personally. I don't feel any more uncomfortable than I do normally in the summer in the heat. So it's not like a big difference just because I have a big old belly. But besides that, everything is good. I do have a spot of ground ligament pain in my tummy that I got the other day doing some yoga and some pelvic floor stretching exercises and stuff like that, because I've been trying to keep up on that type of stuff to make sure that I'm physically ready to give birth to this fella. And I think I just kind of... it was an inversion or something I was doing that was a little bit much for it, and I got a little bit of pain in my muscles in the uterus that hasn't gone away yet, but I'm not worried about it because it's just a muscle, and I know that the baby is still doing great in there, so that's that. And yeah, baby boy's growing, and I can't wait to go to the doctor tomorrow to find out how he's measuring this week. Because as you know, the last doctor's appointment I had, he was measuring a little bit small. So hopefully he's grown into that 2 weeks that he was a little bit behind on. And it kind of feels like he does, like he has. He feels a little bit bigger to me, so I think that's a good thing. And he's still active and kicking. The one thing that's got me a little freaked out is that he's been literally in the same position since he was, I don't know, like 25 weeks. And it was the perfect position for birth. Head down. He's just been completely perfectly aligned. And this last week, I don't know what happened, but I have no idea what position he's in anymore. And it's a little freaking me out. He's definitely not breech, but I think he may be a little bit more transverse. And I don't know if that's just because of he's running out of room and that's just kind of the way he has to fit now. But I've been, I always got kicked right in the upper right quadrant here by his foot. Now I'm getting kicked in the lower left quadrant by, I think, a foot. And I'm feeling his hiccups a little bit higher and on the other side from where they usually are. So I'm just like, what are you doing in there? Stop moving, go back. So, I don't know. I'm gonna ask my doctor about where she thinks he is tomorrow. Hopefully he's still in a good position for birth. If not, I've been doing, yoga and exercises to try and give him the best positioning possible. And so if it does turn out he's transverse or something, I'll head right over to spinningbabies.com and start doing a bunch of those exercises to try and make sure that he is in the good position for birth when the time comes. So cross your fingers that that will work out. But otherwise, that's me and baby this week. Activities this week, I feel like I've been really busy. I've been doing stuff for the nursery, some DIY stuff. I took down the decor, as you can see, so that I can make room for the other things that I have going up here. And so I've been doing that. I have been practicing my hypnobirthing and my relaxation tapes and visualizations and all of that stuff. And I started doing some perineal massage, which they recommend starting around 34, 35 weeks if you're going to be doing that, because it's really going to help to prevent tearing and just allow your body to do what it's supposed to do, and the easiest way possible to stretch yourself out when the time of birthing comes. So that's been fun. But I'm gonna keep it up, and hopefully it will make a difference in the end. I think one of the reasons my back may feel better is because I actually went to have a prenatal massage the other day, and it was heavenly. My mother-in-law bought me a bunch of prenatal massages, and so thank you, Betsy, thank you so much, because it felt amazing. And literally 2 days afterwards, my back pain almost disappeared. So I think that helped a lot. Oh, quiet Lucy. And so there was that. What else? I got my breast pump yesterday from my insurance, and I'm really excited about that. It's a Medela Pump and Style Advanced, and I just sanitized all the parts actually this morning and watched a tutorial on how to use it. And so I'm really excited that I was able to get that for free through my insurance. Ladies, if you don't know, you can most likely get a free breast pump from your insurance, so go look into it. Call your insurance company, find out what their policy is, and take advantage of it. So I'm really glad I just did that. And my shower has been going on this week, which has been interesting and fun. So I think I told you a little bit about it. It's a virtual baby shower because in the military and I don't know, just in general, my family and friends are all very spread out from me, and I don't live anywhere near them. So it was kind of hard to have a for reals baby shower. So my really good friend here in the military threw me a virtual shower on Facebook. It's basically a Facebook event, and she's doing contests and fun games and stuff like that. And she wants it to run a couple of weeks. And so they have all of my guests I invited have access to my registry, and then we all were like passing back and forth pregnancy memes and things like that this first week, which was kind of funny. And then there's a registry game she's doing this week or something like that. And so it's been fun. Not a lot of people have been participating, unfortunately, which is too bad. Out of like the 40 people I invited, I think only like 15 have actually joined the event, and then probably only about 5 have actually interacted with it. So hopefully people will get a little bit more into it as it goes here. I feel like maybe people are a little confused by it, but and thinking that it may still be an actual event that I'm just setting up, in advance to tell them about. I'm not sure. And so far I've only received one present from my registry from the baby shower, which obviously that's not the point and that's not why I'm doing it. But it's still just kind of like, I wonder if I'm going to get anything, from it, from my registry or not. And you know, whatever happens, that's what I get, and that's great. I'm really thankful for whatever anyone sends me. But I just like kind of just want to know sooner so that I can order the rest of the stuff, because I don't want to be sitting around waiting on all of these important things and baby comes early or something like that and I don't have them yet. So we'll see how that works out. But I'm still extremely thankful for my friend for throwing it for me, and it's been fun so far, and I look forward to seeing what she has in store for the rest of it. So that's my shower, and then, I don't know, you guys, it's just nursery's coming together bit by bit. You know, I feel really good about baby clothes at the moment. I think I'm pretty much set with baby clothes, which is nice. Which is good now because I've been a little bit more busy with extracurricular stuff this week, and I've got a lot of stuff to do in the coming week or two. So it's good to have a little bit of that burden off. I'm not going to go into a bunch of the things I do in my personal and professional life, but just so you know, I have a podcast. I am an academic, so there are certain things that I feel responsible for keeping up on as far as my academic career is concerned. And I also am a presence on social media in my academic field, so I also have to keep up on that. And I'm actually doing 2 podcasts at the moment. I'm doing a friend's podcast, and I also am helping out my local theater group that I'm a part of, doing a little bit of musical direction for a production that they have coming up here soon. So, I just feel like I still have a lot going on, and it's probably my fault for taking on too much, but yeah, that's how it goes. So maybe I should chill out a little bit is probably the advice I would give myself. Chill out a little bit and people will understand. I need to take that advice because I still feel stressed and rushed to get everything done, and like I'm failing in my other responsibilities, which makes me feel really bad. So yeah, that's kind of a pickle that I need to figure out on my own. And I don't know why I'm bothering you with it, but I guess that's just because that's what's going on. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And so yeah, that is everything that has been going on this 35th week of pregnancy. And so when we come back next week for 36, I'll be able to tell you about how my doctor's appointment goes tomorrow. And then I think I should have almost everything up on the walls for the nursery. So maybe we can do a little bit of a nursery tour. So that's it for this week. And I'm gonna get out of here before I talk your ear off for 20 minutes. So thank you so much for watching. And I hope you are all doing amazing, mamas. And I hope babies, you are all doing amazing as well. And I would love to know about how your 35th week of pregnancy was. So let me know below in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that jazz. And I will be back next week to talk to you about me and the baby bear in week 36. So take care and we'll talk later. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, it's Jenny and baby, and welcome to my 34th week of pregnancy. It is so crazy nuts, you guys. 34 weeks. And so now I have just about a month and a half till my due date, and maybe a little bit less even. And so yeah, things are getting close, and I'm